that you?
Rowena? It's all right, darling. We're alone.
Oh, Jack, I've been going crazy watching the cozy up to my horrible cousin Rebecca, and the thought of you marrying her.
Oh, darling, we agreed. It will be a marriage in name only. And when she falls out back on our honeymoon, I, as her creepy husband, will inherit everything she owns, especially dear Uncle Sammy's joke chest.
But the thought of you holding her and kissing her and following her around like a lovesick puppy dog, it must be awful for you.
It has been difficult, but hey, I'm quite a guy.
You certainly are, my darling. But I hated the idea of you marrying Rebecca, so I came up with another plan. I hired the Barrels. You know that comedy team, Barney and Claudia? To kidnap Rebecca and keep her out of the way until Oswald and I could find the joke chest and sell it. But they're such fools. They keep kidnapping the wrong person. I finally found a photo of Rebecca and gave it to them so they'd know who to abduct.
Now, that would explain all this appearances, but even with a photo, I doubt you're going to be able to count on the Barrels to do the job. It looks like I'm going to have to keep up restraint a bit longer.
Oh, my poor Jack, having to pursue that dreadful Rebecca.
Well, for you, darling, I don't mind. Much, I mean. I don't mind much.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Rebecca. Have either of you seen her?
Oh, yeah, yeah. She was in the parlor 10 minutes ago, talking to Jones Harkness.
Oh, Mr. Jones, you're the most fascinating man I've ever met.
Please, call me Mortimer. Of course you were too kind, dear lady. I am no other than a simple man, no different from other men. Except for my uncanny ability to seek out the obvious, weed out the truth, and solve problems like no one else in the Western Hemisphere seems to be able to do.
Truly, Mr. Jones is too modest. He and I have been on many exciting adventures together. It's been one thrill after another, but it's left very little time for romance, if you know what I mean.
That's a fact, Harkness. Detective work doesn't leave much time for feminine distraction.
That's a shame, Mr. Jones. I mean, Mortimer, perhaps just haven't met the right distraction yet.
I find myself being quite distracted at moments.
Perhaps I could prescribe something to cure that, Dr. Harkness.
I guess the doctor, are animals your specialty?
Indeed they are, Doctor. But at present, you seem to be acting like a donkey.
Now just a
Calm down, gentlemen. I'm afraid everyone's nerves are a bit on edge. What with these disappearances?
Precisely, Mr. Jones.
You're a consulting detective. How do you explain all this?
Rest assured.
Heard, Miss Sunnyside, that no harm has come to anyone, including your Uncle Sammy. I'm sure the latter day will bring a full resolution to the mystery.
How can you be so sure? I think you're nothing but a big phony. You say the mystery will be resolved by morning? If that's true, then why do we need you?
Rita, where are your manners?
It's all right, Rebecca. It is because I am here, Miss Sunnyside, that the mystery will be resolved. And now, if you don't mind, I think I'll go step out on the veranda. I see you have a grapevine growing on the trellis out there. The fruit looks ready for harvesting. Won't you join me, Harkness?
What? Oh, of course, Jones. You can't keep your eyes on me, Jones. Have you noticed?
Alone?
Of course, Ben. Let's go to the kitchen. I can tell Myra first bring coffee on. I think I'll go upstairs and freshen up.
I'll join you. If Oswald shows up, tell him I've been looking for him.
nothing you can say to my toe that I shouldn't hear.
Oh yeah? Well, it just so happens to be a girl thing, buddy. So scram!
This feel bad?
Please. Why don't you see if you can find Oswald?
Ugh, all right, not one more word about Edwin Hermswood.
Hermsmeyer.
Whatever. I'll be back.
Rebecca, let's sit down. I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you.
What do you mean?
I know where your Uncle Sammy is. Well, at least I